What's up, everybody? So I took the weekend off of wrestling this week. It's Canada Day weekend, just to spend some time with the family. CW did have a show on Canada Day, and it sounds like it went awesome, so congratulations to the guys. I also want to shout out to Curtis from firstrow.ca. They have opened up a new Winnipeg location, so shout out to them. And don't forget, if you shop online, use promo code stardom for 10% off. And also want to remind everybody about the 200 subscriber, Mo is just going crazy here, about the 200 subscriber giveaway. We're getting closer and closer. So if we get to 200 subscribers, I'll be giving away $100 of pro wrestling collectibles from firstrow.ca. Now, let's cue the intro. I'm a Canadian indie wrestler. You probably have never heard of me, and I'm winding down my career. Follow along to see my journey.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
For all your sports memorabilia needs, welcome to First Row.
Like we always do about this time.
FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectible store. Sports cards, we got them. NBA, NFL, MLB, NHL. Autographs, action figures, comic books, and wrestling collectibles. If you're a collector, we got what you need. Remember the name, FirstRow.ca, Canada's online collectibles store.
This isn't wrestling related, but it's my vlog, so you get what you get. A lot of people probably think it's just some gimmick where I grab some cans and recycle for some extra cash. I'm a hippie. I love to recycle. It's good for the environment. I have a hybrid car. I have solar panels on my cabin and rainwater collection system. And here I am in my truck with a big load of scrap metal. Maybe you could see it there. On my way to take it all in for some extra cash. Because not only am I a hippie that like to recycle, I like extra cash. My helper in the back, I don't know if you see him, Mo. It's going to be a fun time. My trailer of gold. If you can see, I'm sweating. It's hotter than heck out there, but it only took me about 10 minutes to unload that. Now the most exciting part about it is getting the money. I'm going to get the cash. Mo is just sitting here enjoying the air conditioning. Must be nice. So just like that, there's 120 and 30 bucks. Now, I was thinking about this coming back with this money. This does tie into wrestling because, you know, growing up, I didn't have a lot of money and I used to collect cans, and I used the money for those cans whenever we went into Brandon, which was the big city for me, to buy LJN wrestling action figures. So scrap metal and wrestling to me go hand in hand. Pro tip!
Pro tip: always give your beer to Rob.
Oh, thank you very much. Fun fact.
Something I really enjoy is singing karaoke.
You've got mail. You've got mail.
So I got a question from Courtney. Have you ever worked for the Hearts? And do you have any cool stories? Well, yes, I did get the opportunity to work for Stampede Wrestling and the Hearts. Believe it or not, Stu Hart was still alive. A cool story would be, plain and simply, they really did a great job taking care of us. Got the opportunity to go to the dungeon, go to the Hart House. It was just super awesome. They gave us a tour of the place. We did a workout. Wrestled for Stampede. They got me my wrestling license for Alberta, which was cool. And they paid us. So Hart family, top notch in my eyes. What's up, everybody? So I didn't share a video earlier. I know I did the scrap metal video. Hey, I got this money for scrap, but I've been saving pop cans and aluminum cans forever. Actually, since winter. And I had $80 worth of cans. Super excited. I had a whole trailer. Yes, a whole trailer full of them. Why am I sharing this with you guys? Well, now I'm going to the beer vendor and I'm going to cash in my empties. I got about $20 worth. What does this have to do with wrestling and indie wrestling? As a young indie wrestler, I struggled. I struggled every day to be able to afford that Happy Meal or that gym membership or whatever it is, put a roof over my head. So these little things really, really, really did help. Interesting how the business has changed. In the old days, I'd probably have $80 worth of beer cans and $20 worth of aluminum cans. So I guess it's a good thing the kids aren't drinking as much nowadays. And if any of you kids want to steal my beer bottles, hey, talk to me. You probably need the money more than me. I probably will give you a couple. Here's the cans. $21.30. And then here's a tip. If you're ever desperate, you see the beer store, there's always going to be people that drink beer and just leave the cans nearby. I'm telling you, if you just took a walk around that bush, you're going to find dollars worth of beer cans. Every penny counts.
It's time! It's time! It's
Beer and bologna sandwich. Hey everybody, what's up? It's Rob here. I'm doing beer and bologna. Unfortunately, all I have is quarter of a beer, so I can't share it with you. And we ate all of the bologna earlier.
My partner had, you saw that picture I sent you. She had a big, what was it, Old Country bologna?
That's one of my favorite. And your partner's aunt told me the best place to get bologna, but I'm not telling you because it's a secret, and I don't want you to eat all of the bologna in Manitoba.
A big bologna
That's
sandwich.
right. So let's cut to the business here. Let's get serious. Do you prefer an armbar or a headlock, and why?
I would have to say a headlock,
Why?
because that is the brain leads the body, and so when you're cutting the blood off to the brain, you can take down the rest of the body. Arm, a guy can still think about what's going on, he can maneuver, but if you've got the head, that's the thinking point. That's where the blood's going, you know?
You know, that's the second most intelligent answer I've ever gotten when asking anybody this. Of course, my answer was the most intelligent, but yours is definitely the second most. So now let's not talk about wrestling.
Cool.
What is your favorite TV show of all time?
Oh, all time. Right now I'm watching.
Of all time.
All time? Oh.
Not the latest fad on Netflix or whatever you watch,
Time.
YouPorn, whatever.
The Boys.
Whatever you watch. Of all time.
I mean, I really, everyone says The Office, and I don't want to say The Office. It's really good. I liked it. Being a commerce guy, like, love The Office, but I can't be my favorite of all time. You know what? We're going to go to the blast of the past. Well, I can't swear. Mother-loving SpongeBob SquarePants was my favorite TV show growing up.
Yeah, because you're a young man, right? So, like,
Totally.
I'm surprised you didn't say Smurfs cartoon. You know, I get it.
Dude, that was before me.
You know, Smurfs is crazy. Just think of the I'm not to railroad this, but the Smurfs, a whole bunch of dudes and one chick, and a guy named Papa. It's true. He had a beard like yours, but it was white.
Well, I'm glad that's your favorite show of all time.
No, not mine. Mine was Max.
So now at Beer and Bologna, we're going to...
No. So now, if you could have a beer and bologna sandwich with any wrestler, past, present, or future, besides me, because I know you're my number one fan.
you know where the good bologna is.
That's right, and that's no bologna. Who would it be?
So I think out of all the wrestlers, I think it would really... I don't think I can sell him on the beer and bologna. He probably would prefer a stack of pancakes and some Tiramana tequila. But I would love to sit down with Dwayne The Rock Johnson and have a beer and bologna sandwich. I think, like, even just from, like, not as much on the wrestling side of things, but even just as an enterprise, as a business, as an institution, like, The Rock is incredible.
You know, I smell what you're cooking.
Absolutely.
Wah, 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 wah.
How embarrassing.
Come on. So now, again, non-wrestling, because we want to know about you, your personal opinions, and what you like and dislike. So what is your favorite band of all time, or music you like?
I'm a pretty eclectic music collection that I listen to. Like I do like a lot of stuff that was from before my time. Like I really like The Police. I really like I was gonna say Sting, who's just The Police again, just the lead singer. Paul McCartney, The Beatles, like that kind of stuff. Like
Interesting.
Very like, but then like Queen, really a big Queen fan. Like obviously with my old entrance music coming out too.
Well, I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I didn't know your name until like
2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
No, I used to come out to "Don't Stop Me Now" by Queen.
Oh yeah.
Even when that, Elvis Presley too. There's that biopic there, or not maybe not biopic, but that movie about him that's come out too. No, yeah, they did that like whatever, how many years ago it was when he needed one. But
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I like that old rock, old slower stuff, like whatever, just something to listen to. Good music back in the day. Stevie Wonder. Don't mean to cut you off, Rob. I just keep thinking of them.
Come on.
You're
You're not paying me to take any bumps or strikes here.
Sticks?
Yeah.
Big
Oh.
Sticks guy. Too much time on my hands.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Big sticks in your hands.
Now, you said you're well versed in music, past, present, and future. So what about wrestling? So I've asked a few young guys about if they liked Hogan or Flair in the 80s, and a couple of them didn't know what the hell I was talking about. So if I ask you that question, are you versed in giving me an answer? Or do I need to make a curveball?
Move that timeline up.
Yeah,
a little?
yeah.
You know, I started watching wrestling in 05, so that was pretty late start for me.
05.
Because I would have been, I think I was about 12 years old in 05. So I'll give you a bunch of names and you can pick two here. Like I grew up in the Batista, the Goldberg, the Randy Orton, the John Cena, like that. Like that was when the Edges, like those guys were really two edges, just one edge. But those were the guys that kind of came up when I was, that was when I was starting. And
Oh, that's tough. Because I don't want the same company. Like I want 05, this company versus this one.
I actually surprised, like, apropos with James Storm here today too. Like the only real like.
Don't bring up James Storm's things to get over.
Win here. I actually I started watching WWE in 05, but at the same time around 06 I started watching TNA at the same time too. And it was like I remember it like one thing that it doesn't seem like anything now, but I remember thinking that Petey Williams was the most outrageous wrestler because he would hit the Canadian Destroyer as his finish.
The Canadian Destroyer.
Yeah. Well, now that's what I'm saying. Now who gives?
So okay.
Lots of TNA and WWE's all in 05 06.
AJ Styles, right? That's a big time TNA. I know WWE now, but big time TNA at that time, I believe. Or, it's gonna be too easy if I say John Cena. Randy Orton.
Not AJ Styles.
Whoa, you blew my mind.
What?
AJ Styles is a phenomenal work. I get it, but so let's hear why. Why?
So I started when I was watching. It was because that was when Styles and Christopher Daniels were a tag team together. So that was I think they were going through their feud with LAX at the time. So they had like the electronic cage match. That was fucking like wonderful. I just remember Bubba Ray or Devon. One of them was just like they have to like sell the electricity and they're like unreal stuff.
I love that kind of selling. I do.
But they and because the other thing too is Homicide used to do the I think it was the Vertebreaker.
Cop Killer.
Yeah. Is that like where he hooks the arms and drops them on their head?
Yeah. And come on, you got to know the names of the moves. You know what an arm drag is?
No, Vertebreaker.
Yeah, Cop Killer.
Yeah,
you said Homicide.
That's
the notorious 187 Homicide. That's the Cop Killer.
You're saying Kleenex, I'm saying facial tissues here.
Don't talk about facials on my vlog. You're gonna give me heat.
But I would see Homicide do the Vertebreaker, and I'm like, how is this guy's neck? Like, he's broken. He's dead. Like, I was 12 years old, Rob. 12 years old.
And the Styles Clash was, oh my god! That's crazy. I remember doing some crazy things, or I watched them. I wouldn't do any of those eye spots. Come on, I'll take the arm, suck my thumb, maybe. So now, non-wrestling, last question. What's your favorite food? If I was gonna take you out for supper, and you were gonna pay, obviously, but what's your favorite food? You pay, right? I got no money.
It's so boring. I have just a pepperoni pizza.
Really?
I think part of it being in university, like we would order pizza every weekend, basically, and
so my wife was away to BC for a week, and I'm trying to cook for my daughter. So, and I'm thrifty. So I got these pizzas. They were $1.99 each, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get pepperoni. I'm gonna get her Hawaiian because she likes Hawaiian, and it was okay, but she didn't eat the damn pizza. I thought everybody likes pizza. My daughter, your weird daughter, but pepperoni pizza for sure. Like any homemade Domino's, $1.99 no-name pizza.
I'm glad you like Domino's because you get the 50% discount with U of M, so you hit UM 40. And anyone, you don't even have to be a student at the U of M. You can hit that discount. And can we I know you've got a couple codes and stuff you can promote here.
Yeah. Make sure you use a receipt hog. It's a swag box.
It's the stardom code UM40 to get 50% off your Domino's pizza order. But and their cheesy bread's really good too. Oh, again, I think you still get 50% off of it too. But
I don't make any money off that code, just so you know.
I do, but I remember you mentioned the $1.99 pizza. I remember I think it was Co-op or something. You could get like those 12 or 14 frozen pizzas, and they were like $1. That's I mean, you gotta.
Well, hold on, one more thing, guys. Talking about cheap. In Ontario, they sell no-name beer, like PC brand yellow no-name
label beer.
It's phenomenal. Like I drank, I remember spending like you go to the beer store with your buddies and you're spending like a half an hour looking at all this beers, and I had a whole bunch of expensive beer, and then I stopped and I popped and put it all away and got the night. Oh, it was phenomenal. They all dropped me out, but.
Well, that's like. Do you consider club beer? Like, where in the spectrum of beers do you find that? Like,
I'll tell you, club is top-notch. Parties in the club.
I don't want to take this over from you. No name PC beer or club beer. You have to pick one on the shelf. Which one are you?
I'm gonna take the no name beer because it's cheaper.
What?
It's cheaper.
No, that's club beer, man.
But I like Welcome to the Club, but it's cheaper beer. We gotta end it. It's too long, too much time. My blog's gonna go forever.
I do abuse my time.
Oh, thank you for abusing me.
Next week, I sit down with Camden for a beer and bologna sandwich. I'll also show footage from Wedding Mania and more info on the charity show. In Nipwa, I'm gonna crush a beer with Tyler James here. Where's Tyler James?
So we gotta chug this or
yeah,
what?
well, no, you don't have to chug it. Just we're gonna drink a beer. I'll edit it, so it'll look like you chug it. Okay.
Video magic.
See, then I can just cut it, and then when you're done it, you'll be like, wow.
Fuck, this is the best tasting that beer I've had before 2 o'clock.
Oh,
Central time.
purple would have been at 7.
Yeah, Central Daylight Savings Time. Excuse me, gotta get technical here. The amateur scientist that I am, all my sci-fi I love there.
Oh, there's some foam in there. We're done, almost done.
I'll make sure the RCs aren't around.
No pressure. Well, mine's an empty. Just about. No pressure. Don't worry. I'm not going to judge you. Nobody's judging you on the internet.
My sunglasses.
Oh, nobody judges anybody on the internet, right?
No, never. Especially on Twitter.
Yeah.
How embarrassing.
It's showtime.
So to give everybody a quick update on my charity show. So the ring, last time we talked, wasn't 100% confirmed. It is 100% confirmed. So super excited about that. We've all seen on the last vlog, Marty Goldstein is confirmed for the show. The date is still not confirmed and the venue is close. Now, I could confirm a venue, but there's been so much positive feedback and people in the community reaching out. I've decided to see if I can get a bit of a bigger venue. So really exciting news. Hopefully next week I'll be able to announce the venue and the date. And also super excited. A lot of talents reached out to be able to support this great cause and be a part of it. And who knows, maybe we could do some more charity shows in other communities. We'll see how that goes. But again, my goal isn't to try to run all these crazy shows, just to be able to support the community, maybe get some of the different wrestling companies together. Don't stop. Oh, snap. Friday, July 22nd, I'll be in Winnipeg for Primo's Wrestling.
The Misfit Mission Collectibles, open 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. every Saturday and Sunday inside the Malby Flea Market, 421 Malby Avenue East, Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you can't shop in person, you can shop online at www.misfitmission.ca. Use code STARDOM and save 10% now. That's code STARDOM, all in capitals, and save 10% off your order.
Don't forget, follow me on Twitter at StardomRob. Add me on Facebook at RobStardom. Follow me on Instagram at RobStardom. And send me an email at robstardom@gmail.com. A very special thank you. Shadow Extreme.